coming home along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg here. It's all tied. We're in a crucial Game 5 of this first round Western Conference matchup. This is what the playoffs are all about. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. You look at the Rockets. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they don't want to let this one get away from them. And they have to go out on the road and win Game 6 in hostile territory.
Yeah, must win in a Game 6 on the road. Not the position you want to be in. I agree, Steve. They like to handle business here with their fans in front of them in a more comfortable environment at home.
Now here's Porter, defended by Hunter. Here's the Beast. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws here from the Beast.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
No good from Magician.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
Denver shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Wilson, passes it to Magician. Goes up to the stripe. They get the rebound. Thunder, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
No free throws good from Thunder.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Porter kicks to Roberts. He passes to the Beast. Here's Pondexter. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Both free throws good from Pondexter. Here's Wilson. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Now the basket Hunter. And he comes on the screen to bury the jump shot.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Pass to Parks. Dishes it to Roberts. It's rebounded by Houston. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. It seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning. Unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Here's the franchise after the made shot from Hunter. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
For Houston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Wilson inside, defended by Pondexter. Pass to Magician. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Parks.
Well, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The shot's good from the Beast.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Roberts. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. And a look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line, so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Now here's Wilson. They need this. The shot's good from the natural. The natural's got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Porter dishes to Roberts, and there's the feed to Pondexter. Stolen by Wilson. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from the natural.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Pondexter with it. Now guarded by Wilson. Pondexter the pass to the Beast. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
A poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Pondexter kicks to Porter. He passes it to Parks. He feeds it to Roberts. Makes it off the glass. Roberts got 7 points in the game.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
And here they go. Stolen by Wilson. Here's the natural. Houston moving the ball around. That's good.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
Porter passes to the Beast. Kicks it to Porter. The pass to the Beast. The dish to Pondexter. To the middle. The shot's good from the Beast. He's got 6.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Rockets trail by 8. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, there will be any other result. Certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
And thank you, Doris. Pass to Wilson. Here's the closer, guarded by Porter. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. The closer's got his second basket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there. You just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Good. The Nuggets leading by 7. Pondexter dishes to Roberts. Pondexter kicks to Porter. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Real good from the natural. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Pondexter with it. Now guarded by Wilson. Here's Porter. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good. Porter.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
Denver making a switch here. Well, like you were saying earlier, early foul leading to the big deficit to start this game.
Well, you never want to give a team 3 points, and you send them to the line because you're lazy or late defensively, and that just allows them to get cheap points, and you can't afford to do that.
Smith outside. Houston gets it back. Joakim back to Smith. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. And so here's Denver. It's a 10-point game. It's Brown with the drive, and here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go. Westbrook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Passes it to the natural. Three-pointer, and it's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Now here's Westbrook. Brown outside. Leads him in there. Murray. Here's Jukic, and the shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
Here's Adams. That's a two from Smith. Smith missing again.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Brown kicks to Gordon. Jukic, defended by Adams. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Rockets making a switch here.
They're shooting extremely well from the free throw line now.
Rockets trail by 15. Brooks outside. Joaquin got a piece of it. Westbrook with the steal. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now, here is Smith. He passes to Tate. Pocket 6. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. The Nuggets leading by 15. And Westbrook, here we go. Great D that time from Tate. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks, left side. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And the Rockets making a change here. As you mentioned, free throw shooting, a big reason for the lead.
Yeah, it really is, Kevin. Again, they're actually attacking the rim. They're putting the pressure on the officials to call fouls. Those fouls are being called. And then they're stepping up to the line and knocking down those free throws.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Houston on the break. Rejected by Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. .51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's Smith missing.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Well, I like the way you orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
The pass to Tate. Right block shot. That one goes. Count it. Denver's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points run up from outside here in the first. Westbrook drives in. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brown the pass to Gordon. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
You can see in this game how aggressive they've been. I mean, that's created a lot of opportunities at the line for them.
Pass to Thunder. Brooks outside. And another three for Houston. Now Murray. Got it off in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
And how about the defense, guys? They have really controlled the lane with their shot blocking.
Yeah, excellent defense there. Every shot has either been altered or rejected.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Saric. Then there's Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Murray in at the 2. For 3, Westbrook. Can't get it to go. And stolen by Jordan. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And you see a player have to come out of the game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
The franchise is checked in for Denver. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws good from Thunder. The Nuggets leading by 11. Pondexter kicks to Sarge. Denver passing it around. Back to Jordan. Pass to Sarge. Feeds it to Pondexter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA. These players, the top shooting guards in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. Look at the franchise. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. Gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Joaquin defended by Pondexter. Another miss by Houston. Denver leading by 13. Back to Jordan. Stolen. Here's Thunder, defended by Parks. Thunder, and some very good points for him on that possession. Thunder's got 4 points in the quarter. Passes to Parks. Gives him the lead pass. That's good.
Yeah, it's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Stripped away. Unhindered. Going all the way. And there's the rejection. So they get it back. And finished off by Porter. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Joaquin, defended by Pondexter. Here's the screen. Rejected by Sarge. Here's Pondexter, defended by Hunter. Pondexter dishes to Jordan. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. A different look for Denver. The Beast, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Clutch in for Sarge. Here's Pondexter, defended by Wilson. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to Porter. 5 to shoot. Pondexter. And again, Denver, no good. Joaquin, defended by Roberts. Wilson the pass to Magician. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Pondexter with it, defended by Wilson. Count that one. 6 points for the franchise.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Wilson up top, defended by Pondexter. The shot's good from Magician.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
On the pass to the Beast. He kicks it to Roberts. Dishes to Pondexter. Stolen by Wilson. Jumps up.
Oh my goodness, did he use a launching pad to elevate like that? Are you guys feeling that? You got to be feeling that. Come on
The
now.
whole building's feeling it. What are you feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it too.
My chair's shaking. I feel it.
The Rockets making a switch here. They set the screen.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Wilson. The natural. He passes to Hunter. Plenty of space. And a little help that time, but it drops. The closer's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. His teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Here's the natural. He has 7. Wilson into the lane, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
Rockets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Both free throws good from Wilson.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Porter kicks to Roberts. Tries to keep it alive. Wilson into the lane. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Wilson's got 6 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
But it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Pass to the natural. Wide open look. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Oh, a fast break for the Rockets. Oh, look at him.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark. Anyway.
We throw good Pondexter.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Here's Magician. That one off the back iron and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Timeout called. The Rockets.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side.
Here's Magician. Passes it to the natural. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by the Beast.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And there on your screen are some of the top dual threats during the regular season. The point guards with the most success from 3. Take a look at the prodigy. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
His first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available to him.
Nor should he be. I mean, I tell you what, I would give him the green light every time down, although he probably already has it.
Poked away. Wilson hit the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. The pass to Parks. It's stolen. Here's the closer.
Oh, down there, man. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Man, guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter. And the deficit will be bigger, but they've done a great job getting offensive rebounds and turning those rebounds into points.
Outside Wilson, the closer. Back to Wilson. Down low. The shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 6.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Then a big game for Mr. Perfect. 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now and always worrying about where he is.
Now here's Wilson. Tight defense on him. Magician. Can't get it to go.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Parks passes to Roberts. There's the feed to Porter. Stolen by Wilson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Good. Wilson's got 10 points.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've been practically laying it.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Pondexter the pass to Parks.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
And something to watch from him, guys, just his hustle defensively. He seems to fly around the court, and he's able to block shots from impossible angles because of that effort.
Steve, you got to love a player like that willing to bust his booty the way he does. I mean, he pursues the orange like nobody else.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams comes in for Magician. And Brooks subbed in for the National.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right, a terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Roberts dishes to Pondexter. He feeds it to Porter. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw good. Porter. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 54 seconds left in the first half. Outside Wilson, poked loose. And here's the break. Here's Parks.
Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Offensive rebound, Wilson. And it's sent back by Parks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. And the shot is good. And that's 13 points for Mr. Perfect. Here's Wilson. Just got the run. That misses, would have kind of had it gone in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to We'll continue with this round one matchup. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, it's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston. The closer is out there with Thunder. And it's the natural. Then it's Magician. And it's Wilson in at the point guard position. And Roberts kicks to Pondexter. It is now to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pondexter, the pass to Roberts. And the foul called on Thunder. And that'll be his third foul so far.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
To the inside. The shot's good from the Beast. The Beasts got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Now here's Wilson, defended by Pondexter. Here's the natural. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Porter dishes to Roberts. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. You get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to the natural. Back to Wilson. Here's Magician, defended by Pondexter. Here's Magician. It's all in by the Nuggets. Pondexter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and show you the players with the best shooting percentage in the regular season. We'll take a look at the Prodigy, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Boy, you look at these numbers, they're amazing. I mean, really solid. It points out the fact that when you're on this list, you've taken good shots and you've made a high percentage of them, but I really think it speaks to shot selection as much as it does shot making.
The Nuggets leading by 21. Pondexter kicks to Roberts. And it's sent back by Hunter.
That's still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
He passes to the natural. And here's Wilson, defended by Parks. Wilson into the lane. There's the bucket. Good. Wilson's got 12 in the game. Nuggets have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pondexter, the pass to Porter. Kicks to Pondexter. Passes it to Parks. Shot clock at 6. Pondexter feeds it to Porter. Here's Roberts. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Roberts got 22.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Wilson. Tee right on him. There's the pass to Thunder. Banked in off the glass. Thunder's got 4 this quarter. Here's Pondexter. He's got 13. Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Pondexter. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Nuggets lead by 21. And for Houston, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Pass to the natural. Puts it up. That's blocked. But they recover it. Kicks it out to Wilson. That 3 off the mark.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And the foul on the closer. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Sent back. There's the natural. 12 points for him. Hunter finds himself wide open and drills it. The closer's got 16. Denver calls timeout. Here is Porter. 19-point game. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 13 points in the game.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint?
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge. What a textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Pondexter, the pass departs. With the lead pass, and the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. I mean, my goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Back to Westbrook. Gets it to go. Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Wilson into the lane. He passes to Hunter.
Good! Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Nuggets leading by 23. Stolen by Wilson. And now here comes Wilson leading the break. Oh, Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
Come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Smith with it. Westbrook picks him up. Kicks it out to Wilson. No good from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Parks. The shot is up. Good work defensively by Smith. Nuggets trail by 21. Passes it to Cunningham. Wilson up top. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Wilson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Quarter's checked in for the Nuggets. And there's the pass to Hunter. Back to Wilson. Pass to Magician. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 19. Inside, here's Westbrook. Back to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Porter, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The Natural sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Roberts checked in.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The first one falls. Good on both. Wilson with it. He's got 16. Knocks it loose. Thunder passes to Hunter. Here's Thunder. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Hunter. The closer's got 4 this quarter.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Jukic, defended by Hunter. Porter dishes to Pondexter. He passes it to Murray. He kicks it to Pondexter. The feed to Porter. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Wilson. Wilson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
From 10 feet out. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
1:29 left in the third. Screen by Smith. The shot's good from Wilson. Wilson's got 18 points in the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Dishes it to Porter. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Magicians checked in for Smith. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Magician. And the shot is good. Magician's got 6 in the quarter.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Porter passes to the Beast. He feeds it to Pondexter. There's the dish to Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The shot's good from Magician.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
Shot denied. Here's the Beast, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Russell Westbrook in for 40. Westbrook passes to Parks. Back to Westbrook. Here's the Beast. Outside Westbrook. Makes the lead pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The shot's good from Wilson. Wilson's got 20 points.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Denver leading by 19 points. And Denver will start the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable.
How do we do that?
I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle.
The natural to pass to Magician. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Throwing down a hard one-hander. Rising up and punching it over the big man. Absolutely filthy.
Free throw good. Westbrook. And for Houston, their shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Knocked loose. Here's the Beast, defended by Hunter. The shot's good from the Beast. And it's Houston's ball. Outside Wilson. There's the pass to the next one. Back to Wilson. To the inside. Magician. Oh, and that one Houston powered it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
The Statue of Liberty, I believe it's called.
And that one's good. And that's 23 points for Mr. Perfect.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Wilson into the lane. Now here's Porter. Pass to the Beast. Here's the franchise. Fires it up. And Roberts kicks to Porter. Offline with his three. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Hunter. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. That's good. The Nuggets leading by 22. And here is Pondexter. Kicks it to Porter. Passes to the Beast. Feeds to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Parks passes to the Beast. 5 on the clock. And Roberts kicks to Pondexter. Now the pass to Parks. And the 3 off target. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
You know, fellas, once he got into position under the boards, I mean, he wasn't letting anybody get around it.
Here's Roberts. Got it. Good job in the low post. Roberts got 24.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The natural makes it out to Wilson. The Rockets again can't hit.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Pass to Porter. He dishes it to Pondexter. Here's Jukic. Good on the short little jump shot.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
And for Houston, they're shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the natural. Another miss by Houston.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Porter dishes to Pondexter.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
The touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Pondexter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Brooks, the pass to Tate. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Tipped. And here we go. Brooks, nobody back. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Murray. Back to Westbrook. He passes to Murray. From about 19 feet, it's rebounded by Adams.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
He kicks it to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Great D that time from Jordan. Denver's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Gets the bucket.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Pass to Tate. Joaquin. He tries for 3. Shot's good from Tate. Now Brown. The pass to Sarge. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Back to Brooks. From the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Here's Murray, defended by Tate. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Brooks from outside. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Murray, the pass to Westbrook. Here's Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Sarge kicks to Westbrook on the wing. Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Floats one. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Oh no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see hit a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
The Rockets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. They set the pick. Wilson the pass to Magician. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Denver's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pondexter with it. He's against Wilson. Pondexter kicks to Porter. The feed now to Pondexter. Dishes to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tate. Clock at 6. For the 3. No good. And it's Denver the other way. 1:25 left in the game. Gordon with the screen for Westbrook. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Shooting for Houston. Fred. 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, They're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Brooks, the pass to Tate. And a foul, going on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Tate. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Denver with the ball. Outside Westbrook. Back to Gordon. He passes to Murray. He feeds it to Westbrook. Backs down. Gordon. Here's Murray. And Gordon with the dunk.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Joaquin, shot clock at 5. The Rockets with another miss.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Here's Westbrook. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for watching 2K Sports presentation of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Curry, Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan.